All right, we'll give it a few minutes to see if some people pop in. I'm just going to pop into the Facebook group and say that I'm live. I can't see the chat for 2 seconds here, so just bear with me. There we go. Where are we here? All right. Okay, I think everything is situated, so hopefully we can get a few in. I am a couple hours late. I was supposed to be in at 8 o'clock, but I'm not, so I may or may not get anybody here. We will see. If anybody's out there, can you please let me know if you can hear me? Hello, everybody. Anybody out there? Just making sure that, yeah, it's public. This is my weekly check-in. So this is where I show anything crafty. It doesn't have to be just bag making. It can be everything that I have been working on. Hi, Michelle. Can you hear me okay? Good afternoon. Good morning here. Ignore the messiness that is my studio. Give it a few minutes. Again, I'm 2 hours late, so hopefully nobody was waiting around for me too long. It's been a crazy morning. I do have talking to cousins and such up in northern BC in Fort St. John. They are being evacuated from their farms and such due to the fires. So yeah, I think they're headed this way. Actually, I know they're headed this way. Sound is good? Perfect. Perfect, perfect. So again, it's just a weekly check-in where I talk about everything crafty that I have done, whether it's knitting, crochet, bag making, plans, stuff I've bought, works in progress, that kind of thing. So now I see more pop in there. Please give a shout out if you're there. It has been so hot here, like 34 degrees Celsius. It's like summer weather. It's just crazy. All right, I see people popping in now. That's good. Perfect. Again, sorry everybody that I am a couple hours late. It's been a crazy morning. Lots of talking to family, making sure everybody is safe. Some of the family from Fort St. John is coming down to Kamloops. I think it's like a 9 or 10 hour drive from Kamloops. Yeah, they're going to need places to stay, and thankfully we have a lot of family here. So I am headed out camping tomorrow for May long weekend. So I will be gone Wednesday to Monday, which is going to be nice. Boys will be home. Well, one of my kids will be home, he gets to house sit. And then of course, if I have any cousins needing a place to stay, they could definitely stay here. Hi, Karen. All right, well, let's get started because I think I'm going to end up doing class for our Tuesday class early today. So I want to get my live done and then get into class. I've already contacted those that are sewing along live with me for our Tuesday sew along classes, the Penny and Wallet. So we will be meeting up a little bit early. And for those of you that watch in replay, it will be up early. We're still doing a live class. We're just going to be doing it about 3 or 4 hours early, just because of things that are going on here. So yeah, thank you everybody for understanding that. Everybody, please do send all your thoughts to all of those people up in Fort St. John that are being evacuated due to the fires. I know my one cousin, Catherine, she is hanging out at her farm, taking in all the farm animals that she can to keep safe. My other cousin, Amber, is worried about her 300 flock of sheep. And she is here in Kamloops already with her newborn grandbabies. So I'm glad that they are out of that smoky air and safe. But I do hope that the fires miss her farm because it's just tragedy. They have started so early up north. Usually we have fires in BC always. It seems like we're always on fire around July or August. It has been crazy here. I'm in the interior. We have beautiful weather here. It's just really hot, but knock on wood, we haven't had too much for natural disasters yet. Just a little ways away in Ashcroft and Cache Creek, they have severe flooding. So it's like the opposite of the fires. We have flooding. So everybody, please send all your thoughts there. We have friends and family that live there as well. And then up in Fort St. John and into Edmonton, Alberta, again, family there as well, and they are on fire. So everybody, please send all your positive energy there and to anywhere else that may be having these kind of disasters right now. It just hopefully they pass quickly and there isn't too much damage. So, hi, Nicole. All right, so on to, let's distract ourselves with some things that I have gotten. Finished objects. So I did finish a tutorial. I got to get this in the mail for the Fun Bobby backpack. If you guys haven't seen it already, that tutorial is up and I have it linked down below. I have a cutting tutorial as well as the making tutorial on this one. This one is off to a brand new mama in Vancouver, so I will be posting this today into the mail. It turned out so nice. So nice. So that was one finished object for this week. Another finished object I just finished yesterday, and the tutorial is up, is this incredibly cute little project bag. And of course I already have it filled with the pair of socks that I am working on. I just love this little bag. This is the Drawstring project bag by Can Do Patterns or Can Do Crafts. And I can't wait to make the other two sizes. This one is really, really small, but it's perfect for sock knitting projects. And I got to make the other two sizes for like blankets and that kind of thing. So this bag helped me find my sojo again. I've been kind of having to force myself to sew. You know how when you just lose that sojo? And making this for myself, and it was a super easy sew. It's a beginner sew, and it just helped spark my sojo again, which I am so thankful for. I will be doing other tutorials on more Can Do Crafts patterns. I just love this, and I need more project bags in my life. So yeah. Another finished object I don't have it here because I gave it to my mom for Mother's Day, and that was another pair of socks, which I did in Arcane Fiberworks hand-dyed yarn, Merino sock yarn, and it was the birch. It was the black and white one, the birch colorway that I showed, I think, in the last live. So those are finished, but they are on her feet now, so I do not have them to show. So those are the only 3 things that I got finished this week, but that was 2 tutorials and a pair of socks. I think that's pretty good. Works in progress. Well, let's start with these ones. I have cast on, so now we're into knitting. My socks. And I like to do them at the same time so I don't get double sock syndrome. So I'm doing these ones. Again, I like to do little ankle socks. This is in the colorway from Arcane Fiberworks. I think it was called Sally Skellington. It's a colorway named after Nightmare Before Christmas, that character there. So I have those socks started, and in my brand new project bag, I just started those yesterday. I love this bag so much. Isn't it adorable? Now this is funny. I'm going to actually show you these bags. These are bags I made back in 2018 when I started sewing. This was the very first project bag I made. I don't even know what pattern this is, to be honest, but this was made on my, actually on my $200 Brother machine that I bought at Walmart when I decided I wanted to learn how to quilt. But I was big into knitting then as well, and I thought it would be really fun to make project bags. So I found this one. I want to say I found it as a YouTube tutorial. So this bag is like super old. It's like 6 years old. No, when was 2018? 2018. 5 years old. And I still use it. Like, I don't know. I like it. Anyways, in here I have another knitting project, and they are for scrappy knee socks. So I'm just taking all my little scraps, and this is as far as I've gotten. I'm doing 5 rows of each color. I'm doing a rib design. I have kind of messed up. I don't know if you can see it there for those that are knitters. My decreases on my back calf, but you know what? These are for me. I don't think it's going to matter. Yeah, scrappy projects, because you know me, with fabric, with yarn, or with whatever, I don't like to waste anything. So these ones I kind of am doing as I go. I do them both at the same time, so my colors all match up. And I'm just using like little 5-ounce scraps to do all of these. So that's as far as I have gotten this week. I can't remember if I started these last week or not and showed them, but yeah, I'm going to actually put some progress markers on here, so when I do my next check-in, I can show you how far I got. So these ones will be a work in progress as I have more scrap sock yarn. So that's a work in progress. And this pattern is called If You're a Knitter and Want to Do Them. Got it on Ravelry. Basic 4-ply knee-high socks. So yeah, I don't have this link down below, but I did get it on Ravelry. Who are these by? I don't know. Aaron Wick, I think it says there. So yeah, I do have my Ravelry page linked below. So that is where fiber enthusiasts track their projects. So if you wanted to see where I got this pattern, you can definitely go to my Ravelry page linked below. And if you go to my works and projects or my projects page, you can see what I am working on. Oh, you like those, Rhonda? These ones you like? That's okay, Dawn. I was 2 hours late. I was supposed to come on, no, 1 hour late. I was supposed to come on at 9 and I didn't get on till 10. But again, I've been talking to my cousins up in Fort St. John, and some are staying and not evacuating, and some are evacuating. So I'm a little bit worried. So yeah. So I've got family coming to town who are evacuated. Yeah. And I'm heading camping tomorrow. So yeah, so those of you for classes, due to things that are going on here today, I probably will be going live for the Tuesday classes a little bit early today to get them done, because I got to get my house prepped, and then also get ready to head away for 6 days tomorrow. So I think it's just easier to get it all done early. I've already contacted the ones that have been sewing along with me for that, and they're all good with that. So the class will still be there. It'll just, we're going to do the class probably around lunchtime, my time, maybe like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock type thing. I still have to do my homework. So that is for the Penny In wallet, but I know most of the class are watching it in replay, so the class will be there. It just won't be happening at 4 p.m. like it usually is. So it is so early for fires this year, Dawn. Anyways, I don't remember what this project bag is. I found it on YouTube. That's all I remember. It was one of the first bags I did, and I still use it as a project bag, and I just love it. Now, another work in progress. This is another project bag. I want to say this was a So Sweetness pattern, but I don't remember. Again, it was one of the very first ones I made. It's really cool. I should look it up. I don't remember what it is. And it's got all of the little pockets for knitting needles and everything. Ooh, I got treasures in there that I didn't know I had. What's in here? What is this? Oh, What is this? Oh, I was looking for that. So this is the pattern for that stained glass blanket that is in here that I have been working on since 2016. So this is a, I'll open this up. This is a huge project bag. Again, I wish I remembered what pattern it was. I should have looked. I want to say it was a So Sweetness pattern, but just because that was the patterns that I did back then, but I don't remember. So I got quite a bit done on this blanket. Again, this is one. It's more like a memory bank blanket of all the socks I have made since 2016. So each one of these mitered squares is a pair of socks I have made since I started knitting. So as you see, it's really big. I've made a lot of socks. So last time we did this live, this is where I was. I put a stitch marker there to show a progress of it. So I finished that square and I did, let's see, all of those squares. So started here, finished all the way to the end and did my black one here, and now I've gotten 1, 2, 3 more in. So I will be starting, it's really hard to show a blanket, holy. Can you see that? I'll be starting this one next right here. So I will move that progress keeper. So I managed to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 miter squares done, as well as a filling in hole type thing here. So I'll move that progress keeper. So as I said, I had lost Sojo this last week and I have been knitting a lot because I always have to be crafting something. So again, I did a pair of socks. I got that one done. I got 6 squares done on this blanket. It's going to be a big one. I don't know when I'll finish it. But making this project bag for my knitting got my Sojo back, and now all I want to do is make project bags. But yeah, our June class, the Tuesday class, we are actually doing the Maxine project bag by Handicrafts. So I'm excited for that one too. So what else? I think that is all there is for my works in progress, except for the class bags. We got the majority of the Mabel complete last week. We do not have a class this Thursday for that. We'll be finishing that up next Thursday. And then we got the main part of the Penny In wallet complete, and the flap complete. Today we will be doing class a little bit early, so watch for that. I'm not too sure what time I'll go live as soon as I'm finished my homework for that class, because I have to do the I have to install the turn lock still. And then today we will be working on the many card slots for that wallet, the many zipper pockets for that wallet, getting them all prepped for next week. We can put it all together. So yeah, I just feel so busy. So that's it for finished objects. Again, usually I get a lot more bags done, but I just wasn't feeling it this week. Like, now I have a lot of catch up to do to get a backlog of videos, but that's okay. So I won't be doing much sewing the next few days because we will be leaving tomorrow for camping. We're not leaving till about noon or 1 because you can't check in to the campsite until then. And then we'll be gone on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and coming home on Monday. So I know I'll have finished objects and knitting stuff because I'm taking all of my knitting with me, but I won't be taking my sewing machines because I'm going to have a nice break. I may or may not have a cell service there. I think it's kind of intermittent. So if I don't respond to your emails right away, or I don't answer your comments right away, I will get to it when I get back or when I hit self-arrange, no problem. What else do I have on the go? I am not going to have much to show. Next week, my plan is I have to get the Maxine tutorial done for the classes in June, so that won't be public until the end of June, but as of June 1st, I will have those tutorials live to the membership side for the Beans Peeps Club. Other than that, I actually won't be working on any more bags until I get back from Ontario. So it's a super busy week. Tomorrow headed out of town for camping for 6 days, back for 3 days. So I have my Tuesday and Thursday class as well as getting that tutorial done. Leaving Friday for Kelowna to catch our plane to Ontario. to Mississauga on Saturday with my parents, going to Goderich, Ontario for 2 or 3 days, seeing family there, going to Niagara. I think we're going to be spending 3 nights with Anna of Galaxy Customs, so I'm super excited about that. And then coming home on the 4th, and then my June is cram-packed full of stuff, and I'll have a lot more to show for bag making wise there. No, I'm not going to bring my industrial machine to sew in front of the fire, Karen. No, 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 no. Okay, I have no mail openings bag related. Do I have anything coming? I don't. I haven't even done my Emmeline order. I'll probably do that in June. But I do have some yarn acquisitions. Do you guys want to see the yarn that I got? Again, prepping for my camping trips. I kind of wanted to have more project bags, but I guess I have these 3 done, so yeah. I just noticed something cute. Look at this. I don't know if you guys can see this. This is back when I had these little iron-on tags that said handmade by Brandy Jackson. I just ironed them on the handles. That's hilarious. And it's like totally peeling off. But again, does anybody know this bag? Was it a So Sweetness bag? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe one of my admins could go to the So Sweetness website and see if they recognize this. I think it's a So Sweetness bag. Like, I didn't even have tags yet. I had handcrafted on there. That was my tag. So, but yeah, there isn't even interfacing in this. There's no interfacing in this. That is hilarious. Like, look how floppy it is. I love it. Hilarious. Yeah, there's not even foam. But look, this was like one of my very first bags I made before I even started doing purses, and it's still holding up okay. So, I like it. I like it a lot. All right, so knitting wise, I got these. I didn't really need more, but yeah, I did. Sock blockers. I got these from Polkadot Creek hand-dyed yarns. I do have a link for that down in the description. So if you are a sock knitter, this just makes it so you can block your socks. So I got these in my size. This is a size 7/8, so it's the medium size. I do have plastic ones too, but I lost the medium ones. I have small, medium, and large. I don't know where the medium ones went, so I needed more that were my size of socks. So I bought more of these, and I have on back order with them because I want to make some mittens, and they have mitten blockers as well. So yeah. Is it the Yarn Minder bag by So Sweetness? Maybe. I don't know. I really should have looked. I don't remember. It was so long ago. So yeah. Okay, so from Arcane Fiberworks. And yeah, I am part of the Yarn Club, and I do get sent three skeins of yarn at the beginning of the month. But these ones, yeah, this isn't part of that. These are just ones that I wanted. They're brand new colorways, and I just couldn't resist. So there's this one here, and these are all merino socks. So it's 80% merino, 20% nylon, 100 grams. This one is called Once Upon a Time. So I got to get these all caked up so I could make these into socks while I'm camping. So this one's really pretty. I really like the reds and the grays and the pinks that are in it, mixed with the natural. Amazon for blocking feet? No, I got these on Polkadot Creek. Oh, let me see. Let me look at that link you just sent, Karen. Let me take a peek. Let me look, let me look. Nope, that's not it. Not it at all. That one is a zipper one. I really don't remember what this one was. I wish I did. Do you know what? I can look. Let me look at my phone because I think I kept track of these. Let me look. It's just been so long since I made them, and I really should have had my ducks in a row and looked to see what it was. Let me see if I have it in my albums on my business page. One sec here. Because it actually is a really great project bag. Obviously, because I've been using it for so long. Photos. Come on, phone. Yeah, no, that's not it. ones that pattern zipper and non-zipper. Yeah, that's not the one at all. So let me see if I have it here. Going through my albums. Oh my gosh. Gotta go way back to the beginning of bag making time for me. But I want to tell you guys what it is. So I hope that I have it in here. Please hold. Scroll, scroll. It's like the Wheel of Fortune for having to scroll all the way to the bottom. I know I've made a couple of them. I hope I put them in an album. Okay, so this one I do have. This one is called a Quilty Boxy Tote by Shabby Fabrics. I haven't even heard of them. Shabby Fabrics was on YouTube, I think. So that's what this one is called. I made lots of them. Can you guys see that there? So yeah, Shabby Fabrics. I don't even have this one pictured in there. How weird. So that one's Boxy Tote quilted. And oh no, I lied. Oh, it's still Shabby Fabrics. Cinch Top Tote by Shabby Fabrics. Can you guys see that? Cinch Top Tote. And I would sell these for $45 when I used to make them. So that's for that one. There it is. The Ultimate Knitters Bucket Bag Tall. But I don't have who made the pattern. Oh my gosh. But it's called the Ultimate Knitters Project Bucket Bag. Let's see if I can find it. Ultimate Knitters Project Bucket Bag. Oh my gosh. We're going way back. Oh, I got it off of Etsy, it looks like. Is this it? No, that's not it. I don't know. I don't believe I don't have the designer's name for it. Oh, there it is. Let me look. I found a picture of it. Let's see if it says who creates it. There's the Shabby Fabrics one, yeah. I found it here, but the Ultimate Needles online Etsy shop. So Sweet, it's called. That would be why I was confused, because it's called sosweet.co.uk. Let me just kind of, no. Found the Etsy shop. There it is. Found it. So that's the pattern there. They have it in short and in tall. It's an Etsy shop. Let me put the link in here. And they're called So Sweet. So it isn't a So Sweetness pattern. It is a So Sweet pattern out of the UK. So that's why I was confused. And it's been so long since I have made it. Oopsies. No. Let me just put it into the chat here. So if anybody needs that bag, there it is. Yeah. So those are the two bags. And they're very old. Again, this would have been back in 2018 that I made those. So, all right. Sorry about that. It is confusing on the names, isn't it? So yeah. Okay, back to my yarn haul. So again, that's Arcane Fiberworks. Again, I have it linked below if you need the sock yarn. And this one is called Once Upon a Time. The next one I got, I went more neutral. This one is called First Frost. And I really liked how it had like the browns, and then it has like these dark grays speckled in with the natural. So I'm really curious to see how those turn out. Again, that's Arcane Fiberworks, and this one is called The First Frost. Karen, yeah, it's very close to the So Sweetness bag, but this one would have come out way before the So Sweetness bag, I believe. I'm not sure. I'd have to look at the dates. And then this one I couldn't resist. They get me with their Facebook page with videos. This one is called Behold. Behold. But look at the pinks and the yellows and the grays, and there's some olive greens in there. I'm excited to sew this one, or sew. I'm not sewing this, Brandy. You are knitting this one. So again, with one of these kinds, I can get 2 pairs of ankle socks, a square on my miter square scrappy blanket, and a ring on my scrappy knee-high socks. So you get quite a bit out of these. They're about $32 each, I believe, but they're super soft merino. I just love them. So I will be kicking these up for my trip. I plan to do a lot of knitting for it. More yarn. Again, I've been on a yarn kick. But I wish I had it over there. So I'm going to make mittens. I've only made mittens once before, and these are yarns that I got from Polkadot Creek, so they came with those sock blockers. Because I want to use a fingering weight yarn to do it, and most mittens called for a DK weight or a worsted weight, but you can hold some yarns together, knit them together, and it gets that weight. So I have, let me grab it. Please hold, don't look at my messy floor. I got all my yarns organized by how much they weigh. So I always skein one of these into 4 25-gram ones because I do 2 socks at a time and it's 25 grams per sock. But I think I'm going to take this one, and I've already made socks out of this one. I don't remember what this is called. I think I got this from Smith & You that's here in Kamloops, but it's kind of got the pinks and everything in it. And I got this mohair, and I've never worked with this mohair. It's super fuzzy, but I'm going to hold this mohair with this one, and I'm going to make myself some mittens, like the little kids that doesn't have any, like, not gloves, mittens. But I think I'm going to put those two together. So it's going to give this kind of a fuzzy whatever, and it's going to make it thick enough that it can be mittens. So it'll be my first time working with mohair. So this is mohair charcoal by Polkadot Creek. 72% super kid mohair, 28% mulberry silk, and this is 50 grams lace weight. So putting these two together should make it a DK weight. And I have to be careful because I am allergic to some yarns, but this one seems okay. So this should be really interesting. I might have to watch a tutorial on how to, like, it is. Can you see how fuzzy it is? I've never worked with it before, so I will be learning something new with that, and that's what I plan to do with these. So I'm actually going to pull. No, I probably won't be doing that just yet. So I'll put those back in here. So yeah, I went crazy and did all of my yarns and got them all ready to go, so I can just grab the balls that I want to make socks out of and go from there. All right, and then from Polkadot Creek as well, I have decided, I don't know if I can show this picture, but it's all over Ravelry, and this is the designer's picture, so I think it'll be okay. I want to start knitting some garment knitting, and I have made sweaters before. It's been a while. I made my brother a sweater once. It was a zip-up sweater, but I want to make myself some shawls or scarves or whatever. You've seen those socks on me? Yes, you have, done. So I wanted to make this shawl here. I think it's absolutely beautiful. It is called the Golden Hour by Drea, Rene Knits. I have this linked down below in the description. Also on my Ravelry page. I think I have it in the queue of things I want to make, but I ordered my yarns for it. So these are all worsted weight yarn, and this is what I'm going to do it in. These are all Polkadot Creek. So this one here is Sand, this one here is Spruce, and this one is Spice Market. And I think that is going to be super pretty together. So yeah, so these are all superwash merino as well, 100 grams. Yeah. So I'm excited working with worsted weight. I always work with fingering weight, so this should be fun. So I am going to be taking this with me camping to start on, as long as I have the right size circular needle, which is suggested needle circular 5mm US 8. Yeah, I should have that. Yes, this weekend camping, so much knitting, because I'm one that can't not be creating even when I'm on vacation. So I always have to keep my hands busy. I will be taking this little bag on the plane with me to Ontario because it's a 5-hour flight, and I will be working on socks just to keep my hands busy. My socks I knit with a size 1 2.25 millimeter needle. I use a 16-inch, 2 16-inch circular needles per sock. You could also use double points. You could also do magic loop. This is just my preferred. I use 2 16-inch ones, and I work them the same way you do D-pins. So let's stick that all back in there. I just love this bag so much. I want to make a whole bunch more of them now. I'm curious to see how they differ in size. So I hope you guys enjoyed that tutorial. For the golden hour one, the shawl, you need circular needles with a 32-inch cord, US size 8 5mm. So yeah, it should go. There's some color work in there, and I'm not very good at that, so it'll be fun. I'll figure it out. And besides that, that's all I got for you guys. That's it for my weekly check-ins. So I'm not sure if I will do a weekly check-in next week. I'll probably do a weekly check-in when I get back from Ontario, just because next week I'm making a tutorial. I'm going to have really nothing to show. I have nothing coming in from anywhere because I'm only home for 3 days before I'm gone again for another, how long am I gone? Like 9 days, 10 days? Yeah, but I will try to make a video. Maybe if Anna and I have a chance, we will go live from Galaxy Custom headquarters, but we're going to play it by ear. It is a vacation, so we will see how far I get. So, yay! Any questions? I hope you guys had fun with this. I know weekly check-in isn't all bag related. It's just kind of everything crafty related. So I just thought I would check in and see. I should have some more Canadian mail openings in June when I actually buy stuff. So I still have to get on and do my pre-order of Galaxy Customs Luxes. I can't forget. I have to remember before I leave tomorrow because there are some colors I want there. So yeah, Galaxy Customs does have a pre-order going on for Luxes. We did a live on Saturday going over some of the new colors. So make sure you check out that website if you want some of those. Yeah, besides that, that is it. So the rest of the plans for today is I have to do my penny in homework, and then I will be going live for that class a little earlier than we usually do, just because some things have come up that I have to take care of. So yeah. So I didn't want to cancel the class, but I can definitely do it earlier today. So that is what we are going to do. And if you missed that live because it is earlier, you can definitely catch the replay, and you can definitely message me if you have any questions. I may be out of cell phone range, but I will answer them when I get back. So I hope that is okay with everybody. I'm so happy that, I'm just so happy that everybody is so understanding. So yay. Anyways, any questions for me? Did everybody see the Fun Bobby tutorial and the project bag tutorial that I launched? I launched the project bag tutorial early. Usually I wouldn't launch it till the weekend, but I will be out of cell range, and I didn't know if I would be able to make it go live or not. So I figured, hey, we will do it early, and then there won't be a tutorial releasing this coming weekend. So yay. Any questions, comments, concerns, requests? Now's the time to ask them. I deserve to have a nice vacation. I feel like, you know, it's funny because I was just kind of going through my YouTube yesterday, and I came across my video I made of mine and Kristen's trip to Indonesia. And I know that was just in December, but man, it feels like it was a lifetime ago. It feels like it was so very long ago. It's crazy. Time is just flying by, I guess. But yeah, that was only 5 months ago. It feels like it was like 5 years ago. It's crazy. So yeah, we are excited to go camping. Camping here since COVID, it's been next to near impossible to go, and that's our chosen way to go for vacation. We're not really travelers. We like to just go and unplug and sit by the lake. Dave likes to go fishing. I like to knit and read books. I have 3 novels. I got the 2 Outlander series novels that I haven't read yet. They're like big books. And then I have 2 Bridgerton series novels, which are like my light and fluffy romance type books. So I will probably hopefully be getting through a bunch of those. I love to read, but don't make time to read. So I will be hopefully at least reading 2 books maybe. We will see how far I get. Doing some knitting. I'm meeting my son's girlfriend's family for the first time. We are camping with them, so that should be fun. How many bags since then? Oh, do you know what? Since December, I can look. I didn't update my list. Thank you. Okay. 25. Finished projects, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. 38 bags since January. Well, bags and socks. So yeah, that's a lot, hey? No wonder I lost my sojo. I've been busy. Let me just, yeah. One bag order. I didn't sell any bags this past week. I didn't try. I didn't market anything. But I did get a rush order for a duplicity bag by Sew Yours. And I know I'm completely booked for custom orders. But this is like a client that has been with me from the beginning, and she is my best client, and she really needed it before summer, so I do have a rush order. So I did get a custom order, which I will be making for her in June. I don't know why I do that to myself, because I just don't have time. I am completely booked for the year for custom orders, but that's okay. I will do it for her. So I do have I did add duplicity bag by Sew Yours into the queue for customs. But yeah, but other than that, I didn't sell anything last week. I made the Fun Bobby and this project bag only, that pair of socks, and yeah, it was a slower week for me, and I got some work done on some other knitting projects. So, but yeah, I'm tired. I think this will be really good. I mean, I am away for 3 weekends in a row. I'm gonna so miss my bed. So we're taking Dexter and Coco will be camping with us. It'll be Dexter's very first camping trip. Man, oh man, he's getting big. He's way bigger than Coco, and he's 8 months old today. Like, it's just crazy how big he is. So it'll be his first camping trip, but I think he's really gonna love it. I bet you he can even go in the fishing boat with Dave. I think he loves water. Like, you have no idea. Coco isn't a camping girl. She's a little bit of a diva, but we have her camping bed, and she usually just curls up in the shade next to me while I'm reading or knitting or visiting or whatever. So she'll be my girl. Yeah, she gets a little bit anxious. We do have some medications for her for the drive there, because she gets really anxious in the car. So the vet did give us something, so that'll help her with her anxiety there. And then, yeah, when we're camping, because she is a purebred coonhound, her nose goes crazy. But one thing that's so great about having a purebred hound is if a bear or a cougar or anything is nearby, oh, she starts baying, and she warns you it's coming, and it keeps those predator animals away from the campsite. So I'm so thankful for her. So yeah, so I mean, Coco is 11. She is getting old, and her hips are hurting and everything. So she will be at the campsite mainly with me, where Dexter, I think, is going to get a ton of exercise, and he's going to go in the fishing boat with Dave, and he's just going to have a good time. So yeah, they'll sleep in our camper with us. That's just how it goes. I don't know how we're both going to fit in that, because we only have a double bed on one side. I have a feeling in that double bed is going to be Dave and Dexter, and then we'll have to set up the table as a bed, and that's going to be me and Coco, guaranteed. So yeah, did everybody see my sign? I keep bragging about this Coco made me do it sign. My mom found that at Value Village. It's such a treasure. So yeah, all right, well, if that is, if nobody has any more questions for me, thank you so much for joining me here. If you're watching this in replay, or if you've stuck with me right to the end, maybe put a little bag emoji in the comments so I know that you made it right to the end with me. That is something new I'm doing. Just curious how many people watch it straight through. So at the end, I'm saying what emoji to put through. That may be something that in the future I use for future contests, that if you watch it all the way through and then do that little emoji, then I may, I don't know. We will see what happens. Just ideas in my head. So again, I'm camping till Monday, so if I don't respond to things right away, please be understanding, and I will get back to them when I get back. And then, yeah, and then I'm in Ontario for like 9 days, which is amazing. And then I'm back for all of June, unless we go camping a few times. Sorry, I keep looking at Dave. He's working on the trailer right outside my window here, so I try to see what he's doing. He's so eager. Oh, there's some bags. Thank you, guys. Yeah, and then July, end of July, I'm going for 4 days to Calgary, possibly teaching a class there. I'm just kind of, we're still working on the details for that. It's for a quilt shop there. And seeing some friends. And then in August, I have no sewing travels. I'm probably, but Dave and my parents and my brother and sister-in-law, we all want to go whale watching, so we'll probably do a weekend in Vancouver and go whale watching. And then in September, at the end of September, yay! Hi, Lynn. I'm going to be going to So Magical Expo in Orlando with Anna for 6 days. So I'm super excited for that too. And when we get closer to that, we will see if we can schedule a meet and greet while we're at So Magical. So I can meet a bunch of you that will be there. That would be awesome. So yay, look at all the purses. Well, I knew you guys all were at the end with me. So. Okay, so I am going to get this cleaned up. I'm going to do my class homework quickly, have some lunch, and then I'm going to go live for class. I think the only one that was sewing live with me in class was Diane, and I've already talked to Diane about all that, so hopefully she'll be able to join me for the early class. I know everybody else watches the class and then does their homework through the week, so the class will be, I will be going live. Everybody's more than welcome to come and join that are part of the Tuesday and Thursday sew along group. And then for those of you that aren't there, then of course you have it in replay. So thank you for understanding so much that I'm going to go live early. I'm going to touch base with my cousins and see where they are on their way down to Kamloops. I'm worried about them so much. I just want them to be out of the area. I know my Nicole has a daughter that has got away from that area nice and safe, so that's reassuring. And yeah, please everybody send your positive energy up Fort St. John Way and also Ashcroft Cache Creek Way. We have flooding and we have fires, both ends of the spectrum. So yeah, or any other places in the world that are having these natural disasters. We just need all the positive energy going out to everybody that's in those areas right now. So I hope you can do a live and show people what it's like there. Oh, it's so magical. I definitely will do a live. Yeah. Oh, hi, Lynn. Yes, in British Columbia, up north in Fort St. John, and also into Alberta by Edmonton, there are some raging forest fires right now. I have some cousins up there that have farmland, and they have an evacuation order. Some are coming to Kamloops. I have a cousin who just had 2 brand new grandbabies last weekend, a day apart from each other, and she's actually in Kamloops now. So I'm thankful that those newborn babies and their new mamas and daddas are here away from that smoke, because that can't be good for newborn baby lungs. And then my other 2 sets of cousins up there, one is ready to go if she needs to. The other one is holding her farm down and taking in other people's animals. So she's very, very brave, but I hope it bypasses my cousins' farms, because that's their livelihood. And they have, like, my one cousin that's in Kamloops right now has like 300 head of sheep, so, and many, many other animals. So I really hope that those fires get under control. And I said that I'm thankful that she is here and safe, and that those grandbabies of hers are here as well. But yeah, so they're in my hearts. But yeah, we don't have Kamloops, knock on wood, is fine. We're not on fire. We have no flooding, but it's been hot, like 34 degrees Celsius, which is like summer weather. But so far, so good, knock on wood. Usually we're the ones on fire, but we're not on fire yet. Usually doesn't happen until July or August. So I love where I live. This is just what happens here. But the flooding is kind of, yeah. But yeah, up north, that's where the fires are right now. So of course, I've got family all over northern BC and also in Edmonton. So everybody, just please stay safe. So yeah. All right, everybody. Well, I'm going to go and get this cleaned up, and then I'm going to do my homework, and then I'm going to do the class. And same with Tanya. Yeah. Oh yeah, Tanya of So Pretty Vinyl. She's, I don't know, she's down in southern US somewhere. I don't remember where, but she just lost her home and her business, which was on her property, and her whole farm due to a fire. So Tanya, our hearts and our prayers are going out to you as well, and I hope you can get back on your feet soon. We love her vinyls, so hopefully, fingers crossed, everybody send positive energy her way as well. All right, thank you everybody for joining me for this live check-in. Again, we probably won't have another one next week because I'll be getting back from camping. I'll have nothing to show except for knitting stuff, but I'll save it all for when I get back from Ontario and let you know what my travels are like. And depending, we will see how we feel. I meant to go live with Anna when we were in Vancouver, but then we just were so into just being with each other and visiting with each other that we never did go live. So we will play Ontario by ear while I'm at Galaxy Custom headquarters. I'm going to try really hard and not to fill a suitcase, but we'll see what we do. Anyways, thank you everybody. I love each and every one of you, and I will catch you on the next one. And those that are in the Tuesday class, it's almost 11 o'clock now. I'm going to do my homework, going to have some food, and then I'll probably go live for the class. So within the next hour and a half to 2 hours. So watch for that notification if you're going to join me, and everybody else enjoy the replay of that. I'll talk to you guys all later. Bye.